ask you this question right here. What was your most controversial fight?
Oh man, I had a controversial. Oh, President Kendall, big time. Very controversial. Very.
Why so?
Oh, it was a close fight. I mean, we going tap back and forth, and then you win when you're expected to win. You know, you're expected to win like in a better fashion than you won. Now all of a sudden, it seemed like you lost. Okay, man, I think you lost in a close fight, and it's just controversial because a lot of people thought he won the fight, and then you got to walk around until you fight again to prove that okay, it erased that fight, and now they're talking about this fight. So it to me that was very controversial afterwards because the mood and there's just a lot of stuff that go on with promoters and all this stuff before fights, man. It's when I think about boxing, everything controversial. See, everything in my career it was just dealing with my promoters at the time, especially my last promoter. It was very frustrating.
What's the worst thing you've seen?
Right, have not seen. Worst thing I've seen as far as what? In the gym, in
Promoting
business.
What's the worst thing you've? Or you can name a couple. You don't have to narrow it down.
I mean, it's a few things. The one thing I hate is getting signed, getting promised something, and then your promoter say, "I had to sign you." Well, why didn't you live up? Why didn't you live up to what you was gonna do in the contract? I never was gonna live up to it. I had to sign you. I had to tell you what you wanted to hear and make you believe what you signed you're gonna get. And you like, really? That's how boxing is. That's how you gonna treat me. And you get treated like that. They give you what you want, and it's like this. Well, sue me. You will be held up in court so long. The money you try to get from him, you owe him more than that. 3 times more than that, just being caught up in court. So you like forget it. And now that's how your career is. That's what's happening in your career before you fight.
Wow.
And then now you expected to perform, knowing I'm not even getting half of my purse. Not even half. Not even half. He deducted me, and I got to fight. I got kids. I got a family. I got a house. I thought I'm champion. I just bought me a new house. I got new this and that. And you thinking, man, I'm in debt now. Who want to fight under those circumstances? That's how boxing is. And a lot of people, they don't know that's the behind the scenes. You like, really? I had a promoter. I know he's calling me 4 weeks before every fight. 4 weeks. Saying, the network ain't giving me the money, so we got to cut you. You like, really? And not cutting it in half, you cut it down to a third most of the time. And now I got to get in the ring and fight. And I got to train for the next 4 weeks thinking, I'm only making a quarter of my money. And you fight under those circumstances and then get criticized afterwards because you got all this stuff on your mind. That's how boxing is, man. Sometimes you get treated like a slave. I mean, like you have your hands are tied. Either you take it or you don't. And you're like, really? I guess I gotta take it. I'm not gonna fight. I'm gonna be on the shelf. I'm gonna be sitting. I already sat 9 months. Now I'm gonna sit 9 more months. Got you. So and it happened to me, and this is not like some made up stories. It happened to many fighters at my time, and we were with the same promoter, and we would talk about it all the time. Why? We fight one time. We have one career, and it's going by slowly, and we're not doing nothing with it. And we have all these dreams, and we have all these thoughts in our head that we're gonna make it to the highest level, hoping that these guys are at least remotely honest. Nobody honest. They don't care about you. Nobody care. You gotta get yours in this boxing. You gotta get yours. I gotta promote myself. No promoter is promoting me. I'm promoting me. I'm the best in the world. That's what I'm coming with now. And I truly feel I will be the best in the world at 50.
What was your experience like with Don King?
I would say this. Next question.
No, I want to know. We want to know.
Y'all want to know. He'll sue me.
Oh, that bad?
If I get into that, he'll sue me. That's just how bad it. Put like this, it ruined all the years of my boxing. Those 4 years were the worst.
Wow.
Were the worst. I mean, it is sad. It's sad to say, you got another brother, helping a brother out. You thought furthest from that. The furthest from it. It's just pitiful.
Yeah. Drew Titan has a question. Drew Titan says, I am friends with Michael Nunn. Would Chris be interested in a bout with him? He is game. Much respect, Chris.
How much they paying? Hell yeah, I'll fight him.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, will he fight me? I love Michael Nunn, but I'm nice right now. I'm not playing. I'm gonna try to knock his ass out, and I'm really good. And I'm not playing with anybody. And I'm not playing with the money either. I ain't gonna be doing no exhibition and they expect we come and shake hands and stuff. No, it's time to get paid. If they're gonna pay me, we'll do it. I fight Mike Tyson. I weigh 160 pounds. I'm the guy that's willing to fight everybody. Once my name come up, will they fight me? That's how I look at it. I'll fight them. Like Hassan Rockman said when we was in and I know it's an old term. If it made dollars, it makes sense.
Right.
So that's how it is. I mean, I'm just being real, bro. In my first career, I've been quiet. Oh yeah, I'll fight and I'll be quiet and you give me whatever. This time, hell no. Straight up. If I'm fighting, I'm getting paid.
What other promoters did you have? You had Duva. You had Duva, Kushner.
Then I had Don. I had my local promoter at first, and then I had Bill Kozerski. He the one that had me. He used to have Michael Moore, and then he rode with me. I had 3 promoters at one time, man. Everybody was killing me.
Wow.
But Dave Lesage was my first promoter. He owned a laminating business. My brother Patrick, I gotta tell this story. My brother, we had nothing going on for us after the '92 Olympics. I had 2 fights that failed. I didn't get paid my first 2 fights in my hometown. Nobody came to the fights. So I'm sitting there like a year and a half, nothing happening. I'm forgotten about. And my brother Patrick, who almost made the Olympics, he said, man, he made some flyers. He said, I'm going to go out and ask some of these businesses for money. I'm like, for what? For boxing? For what? He's like, we need money, man. And I said, I'm too embarrassed to go with you. These people know me. I came back from the Olympics and everybody see me. I'm not going. So he went out, ran across this guy that owned a laminating business. He said, I don't have much money, but if I can get some help, I got a venue. We can put on some shows.
Wow. And
my father, he put on shows, bootleg, low budget shows. His venue was like a 300-seat nightclub. And now I'm fighting at heavyweight. I'm moved up. I'm fat. I weighed 193 pounds. Cruiserweight was 190 at the time. So I consider myself a heavyweight. I wanted to be a heavyweight so bad. I weighed 193. I'm fighting at this new weight class, scared to death in this 250, 300-seat nightclub. Knockout Promotions is in effect. I started boxing in my hometown. 250 people. I fought the nightclub. I fought my way out of there. I fought 7 times in the nightclub. Fought my way out of there to the Palace of Auburn Hills, the walk-in bout of a USA Tuesday night fight. and boom, that's where I got discovered. And then I started fighting on TV after that, hard fights. But it got me, it humbled me big time because I'm Olympic silver medalist. I'm on a high level. I thought I should start off on a totally different level. I started off like Rocky. I started at nightclub. Olympic silver medalist fighting in a nightclub. And when I won a world title with Vitaly Klitschko, man, if you see me and my brother in the ring, he hugged me, we crying, because we both started off in a nightclub. That's where we started. He almost made the Olympics. I win a silver medal, and we're starting our career off rocky in a nightclub, low level, smoky, 250 people, where I thought I should be fighting on TV on the big shows, and it just didn't work out like that. So it makes you really hungry. Every step you take, you're so happy, honored that you made another step, and then you win a world title, and it's like, oh my, look where I came from, a nightclub. Really?
Wow.
Really? And I'm getting ready to do it again. Out 11 years of pain, man. Come back from pain. Same thing.
Amen. Amen. You want to take a few phone calls from some fans?
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Hustler Holmes says, tell the champ I used to love picking him on Fight Night video game on PS2. He was one of my favorites. How often did you play the PS2? How often did you play?
But I never got to choose me. My son was always me.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope. We got our first beam in, man. Hey, feel free to beam in. I'm gonna put the beam in the chat, man. So feel free to beam in, and that'll be awesome, man. What's up, H Money?
Yo, what up, Fred? What's good? What up, Chris Byrd, legendary former heavyweight champion of the world? What's popping?
What's popping? Let's get it.
It's good, man. It's good.